They're doing it from the moon, too. They didn't even have to step foot on Earth. They were literally just sending guys from the moon. It's a birthday party, okay? I have to admit, too many colors happening here. The world is green, our hats are, like, red. It's like, what happened to the beige world? I was chilling with the, medium quantity. My eyes were very relaxed with all of the gray, and now they're, like, trying to figure out what's going on. It's like those special made t-shirts that are made to like distract camera's abilities to tell whether you are a human or not because they have like weird shapes of blurry crowds on them. Bald forks, bad rangers, skulking believers. Bald believers. Believers who happen to be bald, bad believers. Believers who suck at believing things. They say they believe it, but then when you ask them, okay, well then prove it, they're like, I don't. Honestly, I only said I believe it because I wanted my parents to like think that I was in on the same sort of concepts that they got, but at this point I'm kind of my own person, so I feel like I can really reach out and admit it. I don't really care, nor do I really believe what they're talking about here. This guy doesn't need to exist. Twice he doesn't need to exist. This could be amazing though. Frickin' one singular egg. It really complements the birdie hat. All of these kids came to my party to have like a really good fun time. This guy came with eggs because he's a little rebel and he wants to egg someone's house because that's his idea of fun. I would say, son, I don't think you have experienced a good amount of, I don't know, like somebody telling you what's good and what's wrong and things like that. I feel like you need a little bit more discipline in your life, perhaps. Or I could just give your cousin an egg and then you guys could just kind of group up together and prove that you're correct just by having another person support what you're saying. Yes and yes. I don't want to have a leveled goose. Crazy concepts, I know. I don't really want a swan either. I would like this guy tomorrow. I mean, I can't even buy you. I was gonna save you. He's not even half leveled. He's not even nearing leveling. He's still an infant child boy and not like a big strong man, so I think that he's not really worth today. Spicy, okay, your goose, who was a half level, admittedly did prove that you could theoretically have been cool. Perfectly smashed. Beautiful. The mathed for us so freaking hard right there. It was the only set of randomness which did goals. Yes, and goodbye. Hello, and goodbye, actually. Level for tomorrow. Toy for today. 1 garlic. You know what? Whatever. Everyone's getting pivoted. Nobody here is permanent, so honestly, we can just do 1 garlic for, like, 2 turns. It's fine. Maybe it'll actually help us. I feel like a lot of my lives tend to be lost sort of in the mid-game zone. Or in the early game. Maybe I just kind of suck at early games. I'm not sure about that. The fact that those guys hit each other like 3 times before dying is kind of insane. Whoa, egg. That didn't do anything, but it almost felt like it could have done something. If the badger's ability hit the thing that guy summoned, would have been so cool. If you could just like quickly go into the coding of the game and make that how that works, that would be like so sweet of you. Scaling. Better than not scaling. Good point, good point. If somebody could level, beautiful, you're the exact man I wanted to level. I'm gonna pill the spider tomorrow in exchange for more stork. Every time that I've pilled the spider thus far, it hasn't done anything. It is how it used to work. Is it? The badger used to shoot the next guy who got summoned if the first guy didn't get hit. Honestly, I can't remember. I feel like it's just like a blurry- I feel like I used to use him, the badger, so much more that I should know that, but I don't. Really goes to show. Way OP with honey badger. Absolutely. Did he used to hit multiple people? Did he used to be like a train where he'd hit like 3 dudes in a row? That would have been way overly strong. Yes? Well, no. We're doing this, actually. Feed me another something. That's not what I wanted. No, certainly not. Well, activate faint ability and the nearest friend behind. Oh, actually? No, that's not good. That would be really cool. Behind, or in front of the frickin' orca. This actually would be so good behind or in front of an orca because it would trigger the orca to summon a dude who has a faint thing, which then it could trigger. Which kind of makes me curious to just keep it in my pocket. I don't really want it to be scaled at all. I don't want these people to be scaled at all either. I have to purposely sell one of my dudes here to guarantee that the stork is always getting one of the 2 dudes who get scaling from my penguin right now. Because if he doesn't, it's tragic because the other dudes are so temporary. The stork is the birthday boy. Everyone else here is just here to support them. But if the birthday boy says I'm tired of all you people, drop the gifts off at the door and exit the building, well then I guess you gotta have to do that. He might not necessarily have as many friends as he did a second ago, the next day, after people hear about the fact that he's like a big jerk, but it could happen. Okay. I realized that if I was gonna have you, I shouldn't have put you there. That would have been really weird. In fact, it was, because that's what I did. But we have to empty a spot now. You know what? You're better than him. Congratulations. And if we're gonna do this, it's already turn 7. It's already turn 7, but if we're gonna do it, we might as well commit to the whole shebang. Yes? Oh, one more llama. Oh, this dude. Okay, so we're gonna have hot llamas. I rolled more times than I expected to there. I apparently had more than 3 gold. I thought I was spending the rest of it. So this team is garbage. Ooh. Crap, I forgot about the spot village. These guys need to scoot. The llama has to be up front. Hey, free trumpets! A level 3 guinea fowl for me on my sweetest of birthdays? Amazing, stunning. We didn't even need him, but I appreciated him nonetheless. Okay, so. This is gonna be so expensive, but it's what's happening right now. Beautiful. This for tomorrow. I love it. I could kill this man for the price of 4 gold and give everyone 1-1 for the future. I don't appreciate that a ton, so I'm not gonna do it. I like the idea of your scaling, but your scaling needs to get cooler. Okay, so llama, he has been engaged. The missiles, they are attached to his body and ready to shoot at this guy. That is horrendous. Oh god, you're a horrible person. You're a horrible person. Your name is Cash Cab. Driving around trying to hoard cash. I know you're giving it away or whatever, but this is just pain. The fact that none of these suits are level is the only reason this is like less atrocious than it could be. How about I had a guinea fowl? Have you considered this? And it even was better than yours by the end of it. My dude, I'm so sorry. I know I was really trashing you there, because you deserved it, but also it's just kind of hilariously but sad that you like lost so hard. Milk for you, because you're sticking around. You know what I continuously forget about? The fact that this guy has to have a dude, an egg. He has to have an egg, it's what I hear. Okay, so you're so far behind that you're not going to be able to kill anybody, which means you have to get replaced with someone who does things. Ideally, honestly, kind of an Orca. I'm feeling Orca. I feel like Orca used to be amazing and I haven't seen it in a while do anything good, but... Oh, you're gonna kill somebody? No, you're not, because you suck. Disappointments. Oh, what a horrible thing for you to eat. Oh, egg. Egg would have been amazing. If that egg had functioned as it was meant to function, that would have been so cool. It's fine, we have health to spare. But every time I get punched in the heart, it still hurts, okay? It still hurts to get punched in the heart. I would take a scaling, but not today. Not today. Should have done it. Now we've got garlic. That's fine. It's whatever. You guys continue to exist. You don't have to be back there. I don't think you have to be up front either. This seems like a decent situation. Decent situation, indeed. I know you guys can't see anything. Almost every one of you is blinded by your birthday hats, but I feel like even despite that fact... I see. Why was his so much better than mine? He had like twice the amount of attack and the same amount of health. Ooh, ouch, ouch. Okay, we are on the descent. We have 5 wins, and we are in fact descending. This is the time where we pick it back up with a cat. Not really, of course, because I can't afford to put the cat anywhere. Ooh, this is where we pick it back up with levels. Levels. That's hilarious. There's the 2 cats I was asking for. I don't want them. We're doing this. I know that this team, like, kind of sucks, but I'm committed at this point. We're gonna keep doing this until the end of time. I believe in my macaw. I'm not going 4 squatted. I'm going 5 squatted. I shouldn't feel bad about the llama plays because I'm not really doing it. I'm not a pure llama user. I'm a cheaty, really disgraceful llama user who does things that fills up the gap. Gorgeous and beautiful. Thank you for the sacrifice of your life. It really made me feel more confident. At least they get to know that they made somebody else happy in life. That's good for them. Congratulations on that. Chocolate for the macaw. I was gonna say the skunk because the skunk is such a powerful man, but you know who else is pretty strong? This dude. Especially if I give him a rice ball so that his guy comes out with rice. Wouldn't that be so quirky and fun? Food. Yes. It's too late for the Orca and Falcon. Even if you give me 3 of you dudes, it's still not that great. Even if you are leveled, you are not capable of not dying. I'm so sorry. Ouch. Well, that was okay. The fact that they have an ostrich is terrifying. I will admit, I think ostrich is probably the best scaling in the game, and I can't beat it. I think that you have to have an ostrich if anyone else has an ostrich. And as a result of that fact, I think a lot of people probably are gonna have ostriches. I mean, the llama is trying. I was kind of hoping he would get there faster. He's not getting there very fast at all. I know that this does things, we're gonna ignore that. No. Yes. Garlic, better than egg. Okay. My confidence in my team, how is it? Well, in my heart of hearts, I would say not good, but if they're listening, I would say it's amazing, you know? We're just having a little rough spot. We're gonna pull through this. The boys, they've been working real hard out on the field. They've been practicing. They've been getting their stretches in. We've been to Zumba at least 6 times in the last week, and dancing is hella athletic. Okay, they lost. Zumba doesn't work. You heard it here first. Zumba, in fact, is not a good sport. Hello? To be fair, I only actually just recently learned what Zumba means. I thought it was, like, I knew it was an exercise thing. I didn't know what exactly it was based off, or why people make fun of it all the time. I think dancing to get your exercise, A, is amazing because it uses your whole body, and B, is, like, crazy fun. So actually, Zumba does not deserve the negativity. Zumba sounds amazing. Dancing for exercise, that sounds great and fun. Hot minerals determine sex, unknown crooks. Determine minerals, unknown minerals. Something called, like, I don't know, stupidium? Ultimate rare iridium. What's the thing from Avatar that's the name of the mineral? It's just like impossible to get. Super cool and will heal you and is infinite quality and harder than diamond. I think is pretty sure what that name that. A goose is decent. An egg could happen. Another goose? Well, if you insist. How about a goose with an egg? Hilarious. It's a mother. Or a father. He can stay home and watch the egg as well. I don't know if they're the kind of animal that does that, but maybe this time you should try the gray pets. You know what? You're right. I think I've been going too far into the white pets. If I just had more grayness in my life, I feel like. Maybe even, like, more gray. Maybe even some, like, light black, even? Some light black? Like, that would be insane. I feel like it's a little out there, but maybe it's the change I need to see in myself. Hello? And goodbye. So I hear that the panda can theoretically do things. If it's behind, like, a dude who summons things, a whale, perhaps, an orca. If you have a tiger. I feel like there's a lot of dudes committed to one thing, but it's definitely a concept. Not today, but maybe someday. Nobody gets tools. You guys aren't cool enough for tools. Maybe if you could prove that you're cooler. The double stork is back in town. Maybe double stork... You know what? Maybe stork is not as good as it feels like it is when you don't have mushrooms in the team. Because when you have a mushroom on a level 3 stork, it's like God incarnate. If you don't have a mushroom, it's just kind of like a random cool unit. Still pretty good, but not amazing, and still random. If anything, it's just kind of a good way to get a tier 5 that's like highly leveled. And I would be cool with, I would say 70% of these to be the random guy that I pilled. Maybe I'll save this man, specifically this time, with the aim of actually pilling him. I could level you tomorrow. I hope that I don't have to do it today, so I'm gonna commit to not. Cupcake? I could just do it today, though. No. Well, I insist. No. Maybe just a 5-minute combine? Maybe just combine for like a hot second, then like uncombine them? And I'm like, no, that's not possible. You're trying to trick me. Just because I'm stupid doesn't mean that I'm stupid. Come on now. Murder. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a weak-ass bird, but he still committed murder today. Strength. Strength in numbers. Okay, 2 mice. You only existed for this to go down. Here it is. Beautiful 2 units. You know what I would like? Just everyone to leave so that we can do a bunch of porcupines. You don't need to exist either. That's a decent apple for porcupine. Okay, I want both of these guys, but you know what? Skunk. The problem with Skunk is that I think he's so good that everyone's using him because he is so good that he needs to be used, and if you don't have one, it's like super suck for you because come on, guys. I'm not gonna run him this turn because I am not making wise decisions. However, I ran him twice. And I still died, so maybe that's a switch it up we're gonna do. Everything else was totally fine if I just didn't have a skunk. I think he was cursing me. Panda. Oh. He was born to death, and death he shall do. Wow. 3 porcupines worth of damage and attacking couldn't kill that one dude. Is it just because he had garlic? Come on now. Everyone has garlic in this day and age. Well, that's the same combo I just chose from. And I still have the chocolate from the last guy. You forgot to take it away from me. Yes? I said I wouldn't do that. Now you're tempting me to do things I said I wouldn't do. You're gonna make me into a liar. Well, I could do the whole killing the stork thing. which is why I saved the pill. I think now that I actually definitely should not do that until we've unlocked all the way to tier 6. So I guess I'm just gonna get rid of this pill and hold you for a little bit. Hold you near and dear to my heart. The early game is lacking in scaling a bit, such that I feel like Porcupine should be able to go off pretty hard. Up until this point, they haven't, but here on out, maybe? Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe right now. Maybe right now where you get kicked off the team, Does that affect your termination, I guess? Yes? Yes. Yes. Don't need this today anymore. Yes. And if we're committing to pilling this guy later, we don't need him today. Sell this. Chocolate. Beautiful. Then I have to take one of these guys. That's fine. You know what? You're whatever. The goose, why is he here? Great question. Nobody asked. I didn't ask. I didn't ask anyone. I'm just kind of one of those dudes who works places. If you walk into the McDonald's I work at and wear like a red shirt, I'm gonna assume whatever you're doing is legit. You could literally take the entire like bar out of the back area. You could steal 50% of our patties. I would be like, I guess that guy's, he knows what he's doing. He's got business going on. No. You were almost strong enough to win. And I almost loved you. Too much negativity. We're pulling it back now. So this is a thing. Yay. You suck. You suck. I have a lot of dudes and I don't really want any of them. So like the poodle, still good. He wasn't like necessarily a huge problem. I just like the macaw so much, but maybe this is the way. I didn't actually check everyone's stats. Oh wow, it's perfect actually. That's insane. Is anyone 3? You're 3? I want to buy him. I don't want to buy both of you, but I don't want to steal anything from you, so I can't buy a tier 3, which means it has to be one of you guys, or I have to not buy the chocolate today. I kind of want to buy the chocolate today, so I guess what are we going to do? This dude? I don't want to do that guy. You know, let's just do this dude. Just don't buff him. Thank God. It's okay, the poodle got my back. He got my back, and it's fine. I don't have to do considerations over to who I organized to get these poodle stats, because he's got my back. That sucks. That guy's not even in front of a dude who faints. I would laugh, but I honestly did that myself like 5 seconds ago, so I understand, my dude, I understand. It's so chill. It's freaking so chill. Yes. How did you know? I would love that for us. I don't want these two dudes. So I'm not even gonna look at what I could possibly replace them with. I'm gonna commit to getting rid of them. I hate them so much. Alright, I'm immediately kind of regretting my decision-making skills. Maybe I should have kept them for 1 second. But no, I shouldn't have. Look at all this sweet scaling I have now. And I have 2 whole hearts to spare. I could still die this turn and not entirely lose the game. That's magical. I'm basically God. I'm infinite. I cannot die. Nice. Did he not get used? I hit that guy before hitting him twice. I guess because the Porcupine's second ability of that little like double hit he does, that triggers before he gives melon. Interesting concept. This guy is the anti-stork dude. Not you, Stork. The other Stork. The guy who looks the same as you, but is different. I don't know what he's called. He's so forgettable, I forgot his name. Tragic for him, I guess. But we can do this, and we can replace this with somebody who's cool. I said I wasn't doing this. We're gonna do it for 1 turn, and then I'll get rid of him. I promise it. This guy's not gonna decide it from that guy, but that's fine. I need a pill to kill this man. I think it is time. I think he is ripe. I have fed him muchly. He will become a great feast for our family. Or he'll become like a level 3 beluga whale, which I will just be like, well, I guess that's cool. I could swallow a stork with it, I guess. Crane. Same diff. It would have been really cool if you happened to be in front of a dude who did faint things. What a coincidence that would have been. 6 wins. This might be the highest we've gone all year. I feel like my confidence, it is arising. Okay, it is time. I know you are statted, so this is tragic, but tragedy has to happen sometimes for greatness. It's a frickin' beluga whale. I'm a psychic. What do I want him to eat? Not these people. I need him to eat a stork, not an ostrich, but I do want the ostrich. I said that you would be leaving. Goodbye. I could feed you something and get the salad going, but I just really want a dude who's cool. I don't want it to be a spider. I don't want it to be a spider. Should it have been a chicken? I mean, there was a valid argument, but I just didn't do that because I wasn't thinking super hard. It could be an ant, or it's... Oh my god, look at the chance. What are the chances? I was like, I could save the ant, guarantee that I'm feeding an ant. Or I could roll once and hope that the guy over there happens to be amazing. And booyah, he was. Honestly, I forgot about the whole freezing thing for the ostrich thing, and I also forgot about the whole this dog being here. But I think just the addition of this beluga whale plus the orca by itself, such an increase. Can I also shoot? Thank God. Fairness, fairness. Everyone gets a turn to punch each other in the face. Otherwise, the kids will never learn that punching hurts and you shouldn't do that. Wow, brown guys. I was pulling out a whole different color palette. I was going so freaking meta. Okay, so things are great now. Everyone gets saved. I don't want you. I'm gonna do this instead, actually. What do you do? Faint twice? Question. Does this work on this? Because his ability is not called faint do a thing, but it does trigger when he faints. If I have this on the team, will he summon 2 level 3 orcas? Because that would be worth it if it works, but I don't know if it would work like that, because the exact description of the ability is not necessarily this. Ooh! For some reason, my brain decided that only when he eats, tools does that happen. It does in fact work on other things. The orca spawns 3 things. When is the orca? Never mind now. It's fine, I accidentally made him eat the dude. He's dead now. You know what? Who needs decisions when you could just consume? When you could just commit a violence? We can never buy ice cream. I just really thought that it was just when you give him a tool for some reason. I could just run 2 of these dudes for a second. I guess that would be okay. Chocolate. Here's the orca. Okay, it's fine. Next turn, the orca's back in town. Not today, but next time. Next time for surezies. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Everyone calm down. I doomed us to death. Man, that sucks so hard. I think what has he got now? He's got like a freaking bird now? Spicy. That was the perfect amount of health. Still fine. Okay. Nope, kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. Kinda stinky. Horrible. You have to kill him. If you had only killed him, I still would have lost, but I would have liked you a little bit more. It was almost fine. Double orca. That doesn't do anything for me. Yes? Combine. More orcas. I could just have a level 2 orca. Is that good for me? No. You know what? No. I'm not doing this whole orca thing. I mean, he's still gonna eat the orca, but I'm doing it in this direction. So I need you to eat. I could hope that the salad hits you. I could just hope. I don't believe that I'm gonna risk this. Yeah, I just didn't want to replace his garlic with an egg because I don't want him to have an egg permanently, and now he has to keep it. Unless I get another orc in there that I can make him eat. Garlic was definitely superior, but maybe the egg can kill a dude. Can you commit 1 murder with this egg? Maybe against the orca's baby? He could have killed that. You got a spicy man? Oh, you know what? I said maybe it's a Summoner's Weekly. There's actually like hot, decently summons. There's like 3 valid summon dudes. Beluga needs to be behind other orcas. Does he have to be behind this man? How many? Release it as a tier 3. So he dies, summon an orca. Orca dies, summons another guy. Does he summon multiple dudes now? Did they change that? Summon 2 random fate pets? That's what he does? Oh my goodness. He has to be all the way back here. Die, summon 3. You know, you don't have to be quite that far back. You can be like here. That's fine. That's interesting. I did not know that how that functioned. Yes, yes, yes. Here's this thing again. Is that still good for us? Is that still amazing for us? I could do it. I could replace the orca with this guy. Not worth? Could be worth though. Have you considered whether or not it's worth? I guess it's not. I'll just agree with you this time. But next time. No room? Ah, that's fair. Don't need you guys? You're not real. I could kill somebody. I could kill you. It's always kind of fun when Orca is in the same pack as a pill, because even in this kind of pack, you could go against a team that is entirely rainbow colors and really stands out from the crowd, such as this one. Nah, that kind of happened naturally. Just by continuously murdering orcas and kind of being like, I don't know, he's a turtle, some other dude. Here's a guy. Yeah, he's not like gray. I mean, he has gray. He's also tan, which apparently falls into line as to what counts as being things in this one. The vulture is being a lot more annoying than I expected the vulture to be this weekly thus far. Didn't even need my big orca. Okay, so we had like a tragic misfire that like was a huge failure on the same side. You know what sucks though? Because I can't let this man eat anything, we can't use any of the random scaling, which is 4 thing. This one too. I've locked every scaling besides Meatbone, unless I'm willing to possibly accidentally misfire that man. Which sucks. Saved. I don't want this Orca to be here super bad, but he continues to exist because I haven't found a replacement. Roll once for no reason. Only the poodle stays. I could switch this out for this. Maybe it doesn't matter. 2 poodles. It would be like a little bit extra scaling, but I think that the Orca is better than just the 1 extra bit of... How many people do you boost? 3? It's not too bad. Not too shabby. Iceland versus Iceland, but with water. I, for one, would like the water. I have more sea creatures. Would you like to trade? I don't think your cat is going to exist in any of this anyway. That is a large trumpet man. Have you considered fighting 3 orcas? I think he might have. God, he's got a lot of stats. Ooh, you're gonna kill my own dude? This is getting very dramatic. Stop hitting this man. A sheep is the worst thing in the universe. No. No. I've cursed myself. What a horrible luck. That guinea fowl was a summon, wasn't it? That guinea fowl came out of a beluga whale or something. Horrendous. Horrendous. It wasn't even random, but it was still horrendous. Oof.